This is Twit.
Microsoft announced it will acquire Nokia's Devices and Services unit for $7.2 billion US. Microsoft anticipates regulatory approval for the deal to close sometime in the first quarter of 2014. Nokia CEO Stephen Elop has stepped down to become executive vice president of Nokia's Devices and Services company and will make the move with the unit to Microsoft. He is considered now to be one of the frontrunners to replace outgoing Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer. Microsoft will get a 10-year license to Nokia's patents and the brand names Lumia and Asha, along with the unit. Nokia will be led by interim CEO Risto Siilasmaa and continue with NSN, its mobile broadband network equipment division, HERE, its mapping technologies division, and Advanced Technologies, which combines R&D and patents together.
But who really cares about Nokia and Microsoft when we find out that Verizon Wireless is now fully owned by Verizon? Yes, British cellular company Vodafone has sold its 45% stake of Verizon Wireless back to Verizon for $130 billion in cash and stock. Vodafone bought its piece of Verizon Wireless for $70 billion over 10 years ago. The purchase is expected to close by the end of Q1 2014, pending regulatory approval.
Amazon announced a new service called Kindle Matchbook that will offer buyers of physical books Kindle editions at a steep discount. Prices range from free to $3, and you'll be able to get that price on new books you bought from Amazon dating back to 1995. Amazon also accidentally announced its next Kindle Paperwhite by posting the product page for the new device, then putting it back up. The new Kindle Paperwhite is up for pre-order. The device will cost between $119 and $189 depending on the model you buy. The new Kindle Paperwhite has a new display technology that should have better contrast and an improved light source. It's going to launch on September 30th.
Spotify has a new feature called Spotify Connect that stores information about your listening sessions remotely, making them device independent. For instance, you could switch your music listening from your phone to Spotify Connect compatible speakers without stopping playback. Spotify Connect will not work on the free account, though. You'll need to fork out some cash for a premium account if you want to use it.
Good news for sports fans. The upcoming Xbox One will feature improved applications for both ESPN and the NFL. The new ESPN app is designed to provide a personalized experience, highlighting content that's relevant to a user, like a specific sports league or teams to follow, and clips and highlights and news shown when they log in. The new NFL app will focus on news and video as well, plus access to NFL Network content and the NFL Red Zone.
Ooh, Red Zone. Ahead of IFA, Acer announced a couple of new devices. First up is the Acer Liquid S2 6-inch smartphone, and Acer says it's the first smartphone that can record 4K video. The Liquid S2 will also have 16 gigabytes of storage with the option to expand that up to 128 gigabytes. If a 6-inch device is just too darn small for you, Acer also announced the Iconia A3 10.1-inch tablet. It's running Android 4.2, has plenty of ports, including a micro HDMI port if you want to attach that tablet to a monitor or a television. The A3 also packs in Dolby Digital Plus for virtualized 5.1 audio out of a tablet.
We're getting a lot of announcements in front of IFA in Berlin. Lenovo announced a refresh to its Ultrabook line, along with new Haswell-based T440 and T440S from $1,149. Comes the X240 from $1,099, and all of those will be available in October. The mid-range S440 and S540, the company's first 15-inch Ultrabook aimed at business, will be available in Germany later this month.
Microsoft has stated in the past that users will be able to expand the Xbox One's internal 500 gigabyte hard drive with an external USB storage, but not at launch. Xbox community manager Larry Major Nelson Herb said that while the external storage feature is being worked on, quote, "My understanding is that the feature will not be there at launch because the team's working on other things. It's definitely on the list. I don't know when it'll come in, though."
Yeah, well. Errol Kumar says he was paid $12,500 by Facebook as part of their bug bounty program. Kumar found a bug in Facebook's support dashboard, which allowed a user to delete any photo on Facebook, no matter who owned it. Facebook pays a minimum of $500 per bug and then increases the amount based on the severity. So they must have thought that was pretty severe.
Google's Sundar Pichai has confirmed that the next version of Android will not be called Key Lime Pie, but it will be named KitKat. KitKat is the code name for Android 4.4 and not Android 5.0. There's now a giant KitKat-based Android mascot on the Google campus. Google says, quote, "It's our goal with Android KitKat to make an amazing Android experience available for everybody." Yay, amazing.